Hey everyone, this is meroekhalia. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of reflect on the milestones and significant things that have happened in my life throughout the last 10 years. 10 years is a long time, and now that I'm in my 20s, I can actually look back at 10 years and a lot of significant things have happened rather than if I was 15. I reached puberty, nothing that significant happened in terms of my personal growth. But I do want to say, I'm going to mention a few, personal things and a few, growth things. And I want to hear about, what you guys have been through that has changed you or made you who you are in the last 10 years. If something's happened great in the last 20 years, that's good too. You can mention that. But, it's in no particular order. I don't have a list or anything like that. The first thing I realized was that in the last 10 years I've only had 3 boyfriends. And the first one was the one who not convinced me but encouraged me to start my Locs in the first place. So that only lasted 8 months. And then the next one I had for 4.5 years. And then the last one was for 1.5 years. So, and then since then I've been single. But yeah, another significant thing is that I learned how to be single, because even though those relationships don't add up to 10 years exactly, in between I was still looking, dealing with the last one or looking forward to the next one or both at the same time. And I really have learned in the last year or so, a little more than a year, to just be comfortable with myself and concentrate on myself, because one of my flaws is that, when I have a boyfriend, I give him so much energy that I neglect things that are important in my life, such as, studying for tests. Even if he's there encouraging me, are you sure you want to study, don't want to study another hour or so? I'm like, no, it's cool. And then maybe end up suffering for that. It's not like he's going anywhere or whatever. So I really have learned to concentrate on me and enjoy myself. And I have a lot of dreams, and they require a lot of energy and focus. And not that I can't do it with a boyfriend, but it's a little easier without one. So some other things that have happened. I graduated from high school in 2004. Graduated from college in 2010, and I'm now working on a second degree. I found the most important thing is that I found my purpose in life when I was at I've actually been to 3 colleges. The first one I only stayed at for a year, Morgan State University. It's in Maryland. It wasn't for me. That's a whole nother subject. But it wasn't for me. So I left and went to Tuskegee, and I was there for 5 years. But while I was there singing in the choir, I discovered my passion for music, and that I can't live my life without singing. I just would be miserable and would always be thinking, what if? And I'm too young to, realize what I love and not pursue it. Even if it doesn't work out, at least I tried. So I encourage all of you, no matter how old you are, but especially if you're young, you don't have any children, you don't own a home yet, you're not married, why not pursue your dreams? Because even if it doesn't work out, at least you will have no regrets. So, I digress. Anyway, so I found my purpose, and I found it at such a young age. I was maybe 19 or 20. I was I'm so blessed, because there's people in their 40s and 50s who still don't know why they're here. But I know why I'm here. Maybe a lot of hard work, but I still know why I'm here. My purpose is to give people, a part of me through music. So, I love doing it. Anyway, so, yeah, also, and through music, I have gotten to see a couple of different countries. So, I got the opportunity to go study opera in Italy in 2008. And I lived in Pisa for a month. We were stationed out of Pisa, and on the weekends I got to travel to Florence 2 different times, Rome once, and Venice once. So that was great. And on the way to Italy and back from Italy, we had a 12-hour layover in London. The first time was from noon till midnight. So we got to leave the airport and see Buckingham Palace and see the London Bridge, which is nothing exciting. It's not. For those of you who have seen it, it's just a normal bridge. I'm like, what? Or at least it is now. So, but on the way back, we were there from midnight to noon, so we had to stay in the airport. That was miserable. But, and then Christmas break of 09 to 010, I got to travel with my choir to Spain, tour Spain, and sing. Some of them, the people who went, you know, in my original group have been back multiple times now, but I only went the first time. So yeah, we were based out of Barcelona, but we traveled to like 10 or 12 other cities. I mean, it happened so fast, I can't tell you the names of the cities unless I look at the itinerary, which I'm not going to pull up right now. Where else? Oh, and then last May, actually a year ago now, I was in the Bahamas singing. That was great, with a national choir. And with that same national choir, I got to sing in DC at the Kennedy Center. So, which I've been to so many performances at the Kennedy Center, you know, being from the DC area, but this time I was on the stage instead of in the audience, so that was amazing for me. What else has happened? I know some other significant things have happened. Oh, I got my two best friends. Right after I started my dreads, I met my best friend, one of my best friends, who I actually went to her graduation yesterday. And we had our ups and downs, and we had a falling out for about a year, and we weren't talking, but whatever. It's water under the bridge now. We back to normal. It's all good now. And so I still have her, and that's such a blessing. And then in 2005, I met my other best friend. I don't know if she wants me to say how we met, but it's a really funny story. So, but y'all know my best friend Jalila Nairobi, who I did her hair, the lock tutorial for short locks, updo for short locks, and then she has a YouTube page, so I'll leave it down. It's YouTube at Jalila Nairobi, and that's her Twitter too. So, and yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot about myself, you know, just how to, you know, interact with people, and I'm still learning that. I was just talking to my oldest sister last night about how we can improve our relationship, and you know, how we have grown over the years. And let's see, oh, my grandmother celebrated her 90th birthday, and in 2010, and last year she celebrated her 91st birthday, so I'm waiting for the 100th birthday. She ain't going nowhere. And what else? My parents are still around, still supporting me, so that's great. My other sister is in the Peace Corps in Botswana. She's been there a year now, and she'll be there for another year, so that's wonderful. But she worked really, really hard to get where, you know, if anybody knows, if you know anything about the Peace Corps, you know it is the Olympics trying to get through, trying to, you know, get accepted. And she did get accepted. It took a very long time, but she's there now, so it's great. And what else do I have to say? I don't know, but yeah, I will miss my hair, but it is just hair, you know. And one thing that I'm not really a fan of is everyone, and I mean people on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and my family, my friends, people at school, people I don't know, people I do know, all trying to tell me what to do with my hair or my life in general. And you know, it seems like everyone thinks they know what is best for me, but the thing that they fail to my mother's calling me. Yes, mommy. Okay. Dang, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the thing that people fail to realize is that this is mine. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. You know, I'm glad you like it and all of that, but you will like what I do next too. And if you don't, that's fine. Whatever. So that's all I have to say. This video is long enough. So I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.